Hello. Hi. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all having a good day. Welcome into the 57th session of the Deviants and Dorks campaign. Uh, but we're here for session 57, and I think we'll hop in with the players just to see how they're doing.
We went to
Hi.
Singapore to.
I I knew I was muted. I was talking to
Oh,
the stream.
Because you don't,
I
you
was
never
trying to
do
explain
that.
that.
You never turn on your camera before you
Opal.
undeafen,
I
okay?
forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, Opal, you weren't here, but I got these at the con this weekend.
Let's go to.
Oh, but you're muted now.
Oh, but now you're muted, ding dong.
Oh,
They're
I'm gonna kill myself in game.
Oh my god.
No.
in
I
chat.
said
Not the
game.
cack. Not the cack.
In game.
Not to
Not the
cat.
cat.
Don't kill my mom. Don't kill my
You guys
mom.
care more about the
Can
cat
I-
than Opal. What the fuck?
Can I finish my stupid
No.
little story about my Naruto statue?
Oh, sure.
Stream gets to know this.
It's on stream. Let stream know. Yeah.
I know, stream gets to know this. When I was like 13 or 14, I went to go visit Singapore with my mom. And we were staying with one of her friends. And I think this was like right after December or something. Because she had a birthday Christmas present for me. And she was like, "You like anime, right? Here, have this." And just like, gave me a Naruto figure. I think that was the same trip I also got a
Fucking
set
mood.
of like free mini statue figurines.
Have you
as
watched
well.
Naruto?
Yes. I watched the entire first series.
You know,
Nice.
you know what's
I
really
did
funny?
watch every episode before I realized you were
My
not meant
parents-
to watch all of the filler.
My
Oh.
parents have also done the same thing to me, just given me random character from my sister. My sister, who, you know Restless, who's well aware of the shows that I like and the video games that I play, gave me a pop of a character from a video game I had never even heard of. It's now one of my favorite video games.
What was the video game? What was the video game? What was it?
Nino Kuni 2.
Oh, Nino Kuni!
Mhm.
He's up there. I
Oh
actually
my
have
God.
2 pop figures now from Nino Kuni 2 because
Who did you get?
I don't remember which of the 2 that she gave me first. I think it's the dude with the gun. I cannot remember his name right now.
Oh, the
The
president?
guy that gets isekai'd into the second game.
Yeah, the president?
Yeah.
Spoilers. Sorry,
It's the
stream.
first scene.
It's in the first like 10 minutes
It's
of the
the very
game.
first
Sorry,
scene.
sorry,
It
stream.
literally happens immediately. So shut up.
I'm
Also,
sure
Nino Kuni's been out for a while, so fuck off.
Okay.
There is
What
a
was the
certain
second figure you have?
there's a certain point of age framing. Like as soon as something is over 5 years old, I do not give a shit if you haven't played the game yet. I'm like, you've probably heard
Also-
the spoilers online already.
Also, especially if it's something that happens within like the first 30 minutes to an
Exactly.
hour. Like the first time you play the game, in your first gaming session, if it's something that's gonna happen in an average person's first gaming session, I do not give a shit.
Also, I feel the same way about first episodes and like first chapters of books. If I tell
Yes.
you something and you're like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna happen, I was like, it's in the first chapter. So like, like I'm not spoiling
Yeah.
anything. You're gonna find out immediately that this happened.
Or with shows that are super duper long, stuff that happens in the first season, I don't care about either.
My God.
Oh, like,
Like, if-
Supernatural.
Like Supernatural, if it's
the
something
first
that happens in
Superna-
the first season,
Oh my god.
I am
By the way,
rewatching Supernatural. and
I am too. I am too. So before you get, I have never watched it.
I am not.
never
Neither have
watched
I.
it. So
My point is, someone spoiled something for like the last season of Supernatural, and I'm just like, I have not caught up to that because it is a very long show.
I was on
Fuck you.
Tumblr. I am still on Tumblr. Which
Me
means
too.
that I am physically incapable of escaping Supernatural.
Yeah.
My
And
walk of shame is I've seen all of Supernatural, all the way through.
That's amazing, though. That is honestly
I
an
think Restless
achievement.
has seen it more than once. I know, like, at least I don't know if Restless has seen all of current Supernatural, but at least when they were a teenager, they had seen all of Supernatural that had been out at that point more than
I'm
once.
just going off by the fact that a lot of those shows that have been on for so long that we are rewatching, a lot of them started in the period of time where, like, kind of like the Degrassi period. For anyone who knows Degrassi, Their starting seasons are so fucking long for so long, and then they switch to that that 12 episode format, and then 10, and then 8, and it sucks. I
It
hate when they
does.
do that because the long
I
period
thought you were
times
going
were
the
the
other way.
best.
Like
What?
I'm watching Supernatural, right? And like I think I'm season 4, which means it's around 2010, and Dean keeps calling everything gay. Like it's just like, what are you, gay? It's like
It's the internalized homophobia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's in character.
everyone knows.
It's
Dude is
in
the most
character.
bi-
Supernatural, I know that.
Okay.
Dean is the most bi man ever.
Okay.
We need just like like an actual podcast that's just us talking about random shit.
As
Just
okay, as much as I would love to have either a ramble podcast or a supernatural podcast, who wants to play D&D?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm here to
let's play
play
D&D.
D&D, yeah, so that's why we're here.
Sweet. 15 minutes into the stream, let's go. Last session, you guys arrived at Flintstone, promptly flying over the mountains because you were not fucked to walk over, and then landed in and immediately got into a fight with the locals in a sanctioned combat pit. Doctor, you saw a combat pit and then immediately shouted the catchphrase to enter the combat pit, being bones. Which immediately shoved you into a fight with a burly dwarven woman who
that I lost.
You lost very gracefully. You put up a very good fight.
I did.
You stun-locked her for multiple turns in a row, and then she just smashed you over the face with a hammer.
Yeah, she was in rage, and
yes.
so
she was a barbarian fighter multiclass. D Death, who you also learned is named Diana. But after
she owes Takaka a drink now and me some apple juice.
He does owe two of you an alcoholic and a non-alcoholic beverage. If you go to the tavern, you might be able to find her. But after that, you headed towards the center of the town to Naverna. But on the way to the Borodier's headquarters, you found an obsidian obelisk, which ended up being a memorial site to the Dragonborn who were killed to make the flesh dragon. You left some offerings, spoke to a local, and each left your own individual prayers before moving along, finding Naverna in her office. You both kind of took turns divulging important information to each other before she promised to try to get you some equipment and told you to meet her tomorrow morning. In the meantime, what do you all do? It is about noon, I would say. You have the day ahead of you. You can all kind of go and do what you want.
I would like to take a brief nap for a short rest and then go to the tavern if I can.
Sounds good.
I'm beelining it for Rock Hard's Hard Rock tattoos. I think that's what it was called.
Yes, it was Rock Hard's Hard Rock
so
tattoos.
Close. I got it right. I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's doing the thing again.
Oh no.
I was like, what's with the rave going on in your room?
I was gonna say.
Oppo, look away from my screen. I don't know what the hell is happening with my webcam, but it is being flashy, and I don't want to.
I was being assaulted by the elephant's foot right now.
I'm just gonna turn it off. You're good. There you go.
One thing I was gonna say, we'll get to the tavern in a bit. You do get your short rest, don't worry. But we'll start with Prar. You head your way down through town, knowing immediately where you want to go and immediately how to get there. You find your way down, kind of alongside the main road. There's a small stretch of different businesses. You notice there are three. These are kind of like the nicer establishments slash businesses that need to not be underground. You pass by three different blacksmiths, which are on opposite, like opposing sides of the street. No, they would each be on one side of the street. Because everything's on one side. Now that I think about it, it's like a long, big circular city. But passing the blacksmiths, you pass a bookstore, you pass a bakery, and eventually you find yourself in front of the tattoo parlor, a smaller, dingy building, kind of tucked between two larger buildings, and just a glowing magical neon sign hanging in front that says Rock Hard's Hard Rock Tattoos.
Pushing open the door, I'm walking in.
You push open the door and are immediately greeted by a like elven man, like pale skin but like black hair, which kind of unusual for elves. Make a perception check.
Oh god, I have roll 20 up and I just realized.
Oh, yeah, roll 20. Yes. Uh, just from glance, from what little you know about elves and what you do know about punk culture, you can immediately tell that this figure's hair is dyed. You see, they're kind of like uh, they're sitting there in like a sleeveless tee with some kind of band that you've never heard of, uh, and just tattoos up and down the arms of just various things. They kind of look up at you and clock you. Like, ah, I remember you.
I'm glad.
You can head in. You don't need an appointment.
Thank you. And I'll make my way back.
You push in. It's the entrance of the shop is like a small waiting room and then a curtain, which you push open and head deeper into the building. And you see there are a few different chairs set up for like chairs and beds set up for doing tattoos. There's a, last time you were here, there were more people. But right now, it looks like there aren't any clients. But you do see kind of sitting in the back, just kind of like leaning, like on a wooden chair, but is leaning back on the back two legs of the chair with their like shoulders resting against the back wall, reading a book, is Nori.
He's just gonna walk up and sort of like lean over this, like up to the side of the chair, just lean over.
Roll. Are you doing it obviously or stealthily?
Not stealthily, but with the assumption that Nori isn't going to notice him until he sit over at him.
You kind of just lean over Nori. You get a good look at the book. And it is it seems to be like an art scene. Mhm. Of like some of it's like tattoo work, other of it's just like street art, graffiti, and other just like like other art of that kind. He does not notice you.
he's gonna do the thing where like he leans down, so he's basically just like reading the zine next to Nori over his shoulder.
Okay.
But instead of over his shoulder, she's like top down, kind of.
It's you just get closer and just like are practically he's leaning against the back wall, so you're practically have your back against the same wall, and there's just like hunched over Nori, and okay, uh, at that moment he just kind of like notices just the change in shadow above him, and then he just looks up. He's like, "Oh, sorry,
Hi.
hi." Fuck, I didn't know you were in town.
Yeah, I haven't. When was the last time I sent you a letter?
Oh, it's been a while. Like at least a few,
Yeah.
like a 2 week, 3
I should
weeks.
have definitely sent something before that today.
Yeah, and like you see, he closes the book and like scoots the chair and like turns it to you. It's like, pull up anything. Hi, what's going on? Hi.
He's gonna like just grab the nearest chair that isn't also a tattoo bed and just sit down. I don't remember what the last thing I said to you was.
I know that you are doing some kind of work for Von and Terra. Um, you something big, but I don't really know much. Which you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't want to pressure you into that.
It's pretty big. I trust you.
Okay.
We're basically going around major cities and asking if the main leaders are willing to help us maybe sort of fight an evil dragon that might destroy the continent.
You see, he takes the book and just kind of like places it on his lap and just kind of looks off, like looking at you at first, but more just like looking over your shoulder. Is like, God damn.
It's going great so far. We've only had one issue.
Um. So you're like leaning into the whole hero thing.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, hey, that's the hero thing's cool, and it from what I hear, it pays well.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to pay so well, quite honestly.
Um. So yeah, fuck, God. Evil dragon. Do I have to be worried? Should I?
No, I'll be fine, probably.
Okay, but cool. I mean, hey, you. From what I've seen, you are a very confident and very competent person.
I won't deny either of those.
So if you say we're gonna be fine, I trust you. But how about this? If shit gets fucked, just let me know.
Of course. If shit gets fucked, there's like two people I would be telling to get the fuck out of Dodge. You as like one of them.
Well, I'm glad I made the list.
Very short list.
I was a little, I was a little worried I wouldn't. It's been a few weeks since we've talked.
That's on me. Things happened. There's a lot of things that happened.
Don't worry. I get it. Life happens. People get busy. I'm not super worried about that. I'm more worried about you, especially if you're doing the hero thing.
Yeah, makes sense. There is more, and it doesn't get better, but it's a lot more personal and not on a like continent like scale this time.
Okay. He's just like, with personal stuff, if you need more time, you don't have to tell me yet. But
This was kind of a big one, and I'm like mostly come to terms with it now. What do you know about ooblexes?
it's a very good question. I'm actually gonna get my should have had my dice tray ready for that. Ooblexes?
Like an ooze, but bigger and worse.
So like
basically.
a big gelatinous
Like-
cube?
Kind of. It does the whole like eating people thing, but
Okay,
it also
okay.
like recreates and replaces them.
Oh, that's okay. That's fucked.
Yeah, it is a little bit fucked. This is the part that can't really get out to the public-ish. A Harrenver is just one big ooblex.
Roll an insight check.
It's a dirty 20.
You see several emotions passing over his face. Um, but he reacts more to you saying Harnver and less to the Ooblex part.
What do you mean by that?
You notice it.
He's just gonna squint at Nori a little bit, like.
So wait. Harnver is just like all of it?
Yeah, I didn't react very well when I found out either, and I was in Harrenver when I found out.
Oh. Well, thank you for telling me. That changes things. I got a commission. I was supposed to leave for Harnver in a week.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Nuh-uh, don't. I'm gonna go kill that thing eventually, so don't worry about it for too long.
Okay. Cool. Wait, give me
Yeah.
one moment. So like everyone, the whole town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I can block a mail because I would normally tell my commissioners that I can't do it, but this time I guess I just do not reply.
What did the letters say exactly?
It was, asking for a tattoo and There is uh, a mage there, or I guess was a mage that Marv. I was supposed to give a tattoo, and he sounded very interested in the process and kind of wanting to see how it's done, which normally I'm not big about spilling company secrets, but he seemed like a decent guy, a bit eccentric, but
Yeah, no, that's a trap.
oh,
Marv was my uncle.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, I was totally gonna get oozed, wasn't I?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Wow, I'm glad we stopped in Flintstone. Oh, yeah. Um, see, my plan was we were going to go back to Hardenburg, save my dad and my uncle possibly, because we got these pendants from this god of magic who's really a dick. That's a whole thing.
What?
I don't know if yeah, it's a whole thing. Don't worry about it.
You've met
But
a
I have
god?
pendants that he's a real dickhead. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't recommend meeting the god of magic. He's absolute shithead.
Okay. So wait, you're... Oh god.
It's real complicated, but I have like pretty good reason to believe my dad is not like completely succumbed to the ooze hive mind.
Oh, it's a hive mind.
Kind of, sort of. It's like the memories of the person that they're replicating do still exist in the ooze, but it is part of the ooze. I don't fully understand it myself either.
Okay.
This is a lot to take in, I know.
No. It's good. And hey, from I'm gonna be honest, it's a shit like this that made me not want to be an adventurer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this was kind of like in my bloodline, literally.
Yeah. So wait, you're... Sorry, wait. Oh, I don't know how to ask this question. That seems way too personal. Um.
Yes, I am also probably made of ooze.
Okay, I was gonna. Yep, that was the. Okay. Yep.
I could see it, yeah. That was kind of what this whole thing was like building up to.
So you're
Probably?
okay,
I don't
and
know for
that's
certain.
so you're possibly ooze, and your fake ooze uncle wanted to trap
I don't know
me.
what his plan was, but it seems like that.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, yes, Ray. It's
You
you.
know how the ooze doesn't like us and wants to kill us and also wants you back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
leave it at that.
Yeah. No, I'm really glad I caught you before you left for Harenber, actually.
Yeah. Rockhard's gonna be pissed. I'm canceling an appointment, but if it's a trap, it's...
It's most definitely a trap.
Can I tell? Should I not? Do you want me? Do you want her in the room? Do you? I don't. I don't.
You can know. I'm fine with her knowing. I think it's
Okay.
more of a people outside trusted circle should not know because an entire town being oozed is kind of scary for the public.
Yeah, why to do? Who knows?
Um, most of the leaders of the main cities, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, so things are like happening, being done about
Yeah.
it.
I think it's just become sort of like I actually don't know what they're doing about it. I know what I want to do about it. I haven't spoke to any of them about it yet, though. I should probably do that.
Okay. Side question as we talk. Do you want a tattoo?
Yes, actually.
Cool. What's the design? I have an idea for the spell, but I can do a few if you have plans.
Um,
Or I could do a normal
the player
tattoo.
did not think about this. The player, wanted prior to get a tattoo this session. I did not think about what it would be.
Okay. No. Nori has a few designs that he's picked out if you want to go through them. But Nori has an idea for a spell for you. You can get more.
I will happily get whatever Nori has thought of for me.
Okay. Um um where do you want it?
I've had a thought.
Okay.
What if it's the tattoo I want to get for Prar of Urhu down the spine with the red strings?
He's just like, that sounds badass. I absolutely will do it. One thing I will say, once you use the spell, the tattoo goes away. So if you want that as a permanent tattoo, I could do that. Or if you want it as a temporary one, I could do that too.
Compromise.
Okay?
Would you be able to make specifically like the strings of the Urhu, the temporary tattoo?
Yes. Yes, I can. Okay, this is gonna take more time than I thought. Cool. Ready to get a tattoo?
Hell yeah.
Describe what it looks like.
It's sort of like a front on of a simple Urhu with I think floral designs on the main body and red strings. And I think from the top, some of the strings haven't been cut from where they've been placed on, and just sort of like weave down like vines.
Okay. So the is it all in red or is the Urhu different colors?
I think the Urhu is just like a simple black and maybe like a dark green
Okay.
for the like
vines.
florals, and the strings are red.
Okay. So it takes about 4 hours to get the majority. It takes about 3.5 hours to do the actual tattoo part, and when it comes to the magic tattoo, he's like, okay, also roll a Constitution saving throw as you do this, as this process goes on.
I don't remember how the last one went, but he's got no pain tolerance.
How bad is it?
He has to take quite a few breaks, I think, of just like sitting there, deep breathing, and then just going straight back into it before he loses his nerve.
Cool. Yeah, we'll say it takes about 5 hours then. A majority of it is done, and he's getting to the strings. This is the last part. He saved this part for last. And you see he puts down the needle gun that he was working with and pulls out a secondary gun. This one, bigger, and you see it has kind of like a little cartridge at the back that he pulls out a little vial and just places it in. It's like reddish liquid, um, kind of sparkly on the inside. And he was just and you watch as he's giving the tattoo, you hear him singing, and he is just singing a melody that is both soothing, but is also, you can tell the melody itself is magic. He is imbuing his own magic into the tattoo, doing it however he does it. And each string is painful, much more painful than the rest of the tattoo. But as soon as he finishes one of the strings and lifts up the pen, like as soon as he is done, uh, that whole line down your back is just instantly soothed, and all of that pain goes away in an instant. And then he goes to the next line, and then he goes to the
I
next
wish
line.
that happened with actual tattoos.
He's both imbuing a spell into it, but also like casting healing word as he sings. But after he is done, he takes a moment to clean, prep, and magically heal the tattoo a little bit, before gently patting you on the shoulder. It's like, there you go.
It didn't hurt that much last time.
Yep, you asked for a big one. That's it was.
Yeah, I did.
Um, if you when you use a spell, the strings will disappear. Feel free to come back, and I can put a new spell, whatever you want, into it. But I hope it gives you protection, and the spell is protection from evil and good.
Aw.
That's cute. That's gay.
So it's
Y'all are gay.
it
So
is
good.
it is a one time cast. Once you cast it, the tattoo itself disappears. Um, but he's kind of like tosses your shirt back at you. Uh, takes a huge swig of water. After all that work, and it's like, okay. Oh yes. Be right back, and he just leaves. He like goes
Okay.
deeper into a back room.
Hey, Keeper, I'm so sorry. I've added more complexity to Prar's design.
You're all good. I'll get around to redoing y'all's ref sheets eventually.
I'll probably have to do my own at some point.
I'll leave it so I can continue adding tattoos to Prar.
A few minutes pass, and you see he eventually comes back in, and he is holding a small box, like palm-sized, and just kind of like places it on the tattoo bed that you're still laying on.
Huh?
It's a gift.
He's just gonna like look at it. It's just a box, is it?
Yeah, it's a little like small palm-sized jewelry box.
He's gonna open it.
You open it up, and inside is an earring. It is like one gold like dangle earring. You see inside, it is like it's a dangle earring, and wrapping around this like teardrop shaped red ruby is like thin gold, like thin bands of gold that are like keeping it holding in place. And he just like, Uh, and he kind of like points to his own ear, and he has a matching one. And he's like, Stone of Sending.
Oh,
This time you don't have to wait 3 weeks.
this time I won't have. You may end up regretting this decision.
My God. We'll have to just wait and see.
We'll see. Can I just like reach over and kiss him on the cheek?
Yeah. He stands there and lets it happen. I should mention this time, his hair has grown out a little longer. It is kind of like the right side of his head is buzzed, and his hair like swoops over the left side. Where the last time you saw him, it was like red and blue. This time you see it goes. It is like a green up top that goes down into like a sea green, down into like a blue, like ocean greenish blue. It is like a wave of color.
Can't believe you're twinning right now.
He accepts the kiss. So, how long are you in town?
That's a good question. I think we're just stopping by for a couple days on our way to Alden.
Oh, Olden.
Yeah. I think.
Hmm. Cool. What do you? Oh, the quest thing.
The thing.
The
yeah.
thing. Okay, yeah. That's fair. I should have known that. Sorry,
It happens.
Olden's. I always get weird about that place. That's where I'm from.
Ah, I see.
Yep.
Is there anyone I should look out for while I'm over there? Anyone want me to punch? Anything in particular, or
Nah. I appreciate it though.
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer.
I think during this conversation part is just putting the earring in.
You see, like as you're putting in the earring in, you hear the main door open up. A brief conversation between the person up front, and the person who came in. And I will say, as you're like during the tattoo, as you were wincing in pain, you did hear the guy at the front chuckle a little bit. But like you hear the guy at front is having like pleasantries with someone who walked in, and then eventually, pushing open the curtain is the massive Goliath figure of Rockhard, who is Nori's partner and wife. And you see she walks in, looks at the two of you, and is like, "Gay." Like, as you're putting in the earring, just laugh. Like Chuggle's like, "Gay."
During that entire conversation about like the earring and stuff, I kept looking over to see Keeper mouthing gay at us.
Yep. Yep. And she like walks over, pats you on the shoulder, which is very sore. And just kind of is like leans down into like next to you, and just says, it just whispers to you, "Don't keep him waiting next time."
I won't.
And then she's like, she kind of like pulls away, looks at you, nods, and then pats you on the shoulder harder and walks into her back office.
Oh, I deserve that.
Nori's like, so, any, you doing anything tonight?
Unless the kid does actually drag me into a fight, no.
You're fighting?
The bone pit.
The bone pit?
The like fighting ring. We got into town and that was the first place they went to.
No, you're gonna have to go to the bone pit.
Yeah.
And you see, he kind of calls into the back of like, honey. And you hear she's in the back like, yeah. And he's like, do you want to watch my boyfriend fight in the bone pit? And then you just hear, ka-dunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk. And then like the back curtain open up and you see she comes out with a shit-eating grin. She's like, yeah.
You should have been there earlier. The doctor was fucking it up in the bone pit.
She's like, this is happening. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, let's go. And she pats you on the back and starts pushing you out the door. And we're gonna switch it up to who's up next. I know, Ray, you wanted to go to the bar. You are muted.
Yep.
I was gonna say,
I know.
Oppo, did you want to join Ray going to the bar? Because I know you were promised a free drink.
Drink. Yes.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm eating.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Let me pull up the information for the name of this bar, tavern. Oh, goddamn, I didn't make a tavern. Motherfucker, I made everything else. Okay. Cool. You, Doctor and Tekek head down kind of away from the main businesses of here and more towards, kind of like more towards the mining area. And you find, there is a shop called, The Silt and Song. It is, and it has a giant, wooden sign that just has a very very well detailed ale mug hanging. You head in and you hear there is clapping and laughing and just joyous singing coming from inside this kind of dark, dingy dive bar.
Oh yeah.
There are a few different stools lining up the main the main tavern. There are a bunch of different tables, which you see there's this plentiful of dwarves and orcs, Goliaths, a few dragonborn scattered here and there, all kind of wearing minor uniforms. And you see there is just kind of like an open center to the room where like clear tables, and there are just people laughing and clapping and singing and dancing, all just enjoying drunken revelry.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, Doctor, you do notice at the main bar is the dwarven woman that you had previously sparred with.
I waddle up to her.
She kind of like, as you kind of waddle up next to her, she turns around with an ale in hand and like a kind of a angry scowl, and then she looks down, sees at you, and you just see this like big toothy grin, and she's like, little badass. Hey, get
Hello?
sit up here. Sit up. Get up. And she just reaches down and
Okay.
picks you up and sits you on the stool next to her, and like drunkenly turns to the bar. It's like, get this one a juice,
Apple juice, please.
apple juice. No alcohol. None.
No alcohol.
This is a child.
I come and sit next to him. I was like, I was also promised a drink.
Yes.
This is my mom.
That's
One
your
of
mom.
them.
Get the pretty
One
mom.
of them.
One of them. Get the pretty woman. But woman.
Eh,
Get
it
the
kinda goes.
get the pretty mother. Just the nicest, fanciest, and most alcoholic thing you can find.
Fucking flirting.
And the bartender, who is just this like kind of scrawny like male half orc, like in his early 20s, like obviously just like trying to like getting a job, making money, just kind of like nods and for like gets you this big wooden tanker full of apple juice, doctor.
Oh yeah!
And for you, Takek, he pulls out a wine glass, kind of like a mix of a wine glass and a champagne flute. And he pulls out this like big. It is a fancy, just like dark green bottle. And it you can see on the front it just says Silent Wine.
Okay.
And like you see there is like on the front there's like a art of like a very beautiful elven woman holding the same bottle of wine, but then on that one is another art of another tinier elven woman with another bottle of wine, and it just keeps going until you
just
can't.
keeps
Yeah, it
going.
just keeps going until you can't see anymore. And he
Yeah.
just kind of like uncorks it, just boom, and then like fills your glass almost to the top.
Woohoo!
It is just a very nice, probably very expensive white wine.
Hell yeah! I'll try anything once, just not men.
Yeah, fuck man.
But she turns to the dwarf turns to both of you and is like, so what? How's it going?
I'm at least probably going to participate in another fight later. My party wants to do a 2v2 and it's going to be really fun. And by my party wants to, I mean I insisted.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
You getting back in the ring?
Oh yeah!
I fucking knew I like you, and she just like pats you on the back way too hard. And then she turns to you, Takeka's like, you fighting too?
No. I'm cleric, so I'll just hang out, watch the party. Not to mention it'd be uneven. And like jokingly, I like bring one arm up and one wing up at the same time, and I'm like, I'd be too strong for these pipsqueaks. My arms are not toned at all. Like I'm actually a little chubby. Like just
She's
remember, someone sent the chubby bird. Who was was that me? I might have been chubby bird person. But I was like, I'd prefer this to be Takek's body type. So if I can find that again.
I will in Takek's new
Ref.
when I eventually do make it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just don't know where I put that thing. But yeah, like so I do my my chubby little arm, like you know those mom arms, the chubby little mom
Yeah.
arms. I raise mine and go, I'd be too strong for these pipsqueaks. It'd be funny if the doctor squeezed my muscle and I went, ow.
The dwarf laughs and smiles, and it's like, well, I mean, you wouldn't want to rough up such a pretty face.
Are you flirting with me?
Do you want me to be?
I look at the time and I go, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
I like to think that's what the dwarf said.
That is what the door says. That is
Okay,
exactly
great.
what the door says.
When Takek's like not actively trying to get into somebody's pants, they're way better at rizzing. It's just they were actively trying to riz the Necromancer and was just like garbage at it.
Oh, you two got a history though. You built up a repertoire, which I think is fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry.
What the hell is that?
The sounds of a homosexual.
That is the sounds of a homosexual.
She
You got a problem with it?
like she like looks at you and then looks down at the kid and kind of like very awkwardly like puts the beer down and starts to try to earmuff you, but then sees the mask and doesn't really know how to.
And I just say back, the kid has heard way worse, not from me, but so it's not really, as long as it's not profanity in that way.
She's
A fan. I say fuck a lot more than you do.
And how much do you like to hear about fucking?
Not from you.
Exactly. That's why I said profanity of that type. Now cover your ears, kid.
Do you cover your ears?
Yeah.
She's like, I mean, I'll watch the fight and we can meet back. I have a room here. We can mm-hmm.
Just let the innkeeper know I'll be coming back, and you got yourself a deal.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Can't wait, man.
Takek doesn't even try to get anything. Just okay. Just, I think that's so funny. Like, Prar with the boyfriends, and then Takek being like, y'all wanna fuck? You want some fuck? The bird that goes, you want some fuck?
Yes.
You want some fuck?
That's good. That's good. I was gonna say,
sorry.
I was gonna say, Doctor, you probably haven't even like put a dent in the apple juice yet, but like the dwarf's like, another juice for the kid. I was gonna say,
I just got her laid, so it's fine.
I was gonna
I
say,
just got you another apple juice, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, while those two are flirting,
Okay.
Doctor, is there anything you want to be doing?
I'm gonna take my appy juice and then leave the bar because they're flirting and being weird. I'm gonna find the least convenient place for me to sit.
The least convenient place?
Least convenient place for me to sit. Not the least convenient for myself, the least convenient for other people.
Okay.
Damn, shoddy, okay.
There are a few options. You could sit, if you want to be the least convenient for other people, you can sit in the middle of a table that people are talking at. You could sit in the middle of the dance floor. Right in the front, right at like in the doorway could be a fun one. What's your flavor?
I'm thinking in the middle of a table that people are talking at.
Okay. You just kind of like hop up with your two large ale mugs filled with apple juice, like double fisting apple
down.
juice. And just sit down and like you're sitting like you like kind of kick. There are plates of food on this table, and you kind of like kick them aside to the edges of the table and sit down.
As I should.
You see, there is like sitting at the table a dwarf, a dragonborn, and a Goliath, all that were like in the middle of like talking about their work day, and are now just all three sitting and just staring at you.
Hello. Continue. And I said I drink my juice.
The three of them look at you, look at each other, and then just shrug and keep talking.
I'm like,
you kind of eavesdrop in on their conversation, like quite literally just being right in the middle of the table. They're talking a lot about the mine conditions, the long work hours that they have to work, but you can tell, like the Dragonborn's like pipes up and is like, well, they are getting better. Like you know, as soon as like shit's gotten better, shifts got shorter, we got more breaks since Groth's taken over. And then the half orc's like, you just fucking talk shit. You just talk good about Groth all the fucking time. You just fucking like that dude, don't you? And the other Dragonborn's like, listen. He's a good guy. He cares about the miners. He cares about our safety. He's a good man. And then the the dwarf's like, I don't know. We don't need to be safe. We're fine. And then the fucking Dragonborn looks at like, you're fine. You fucking built like a fucking short ass brick wall. What about the rest of us? Think about others for once, you fucking dick. And like it just keeps going like that.
Love
Just
it.
in circles, like talking about work. Baked bean? Sorry.
Baked bean?
What?
Baked bean. I'm sorry,
What?
Zoe just
Zoe?
typed they baked bean in the chat, and I got very confused. Built like a
Built like a
baked
baked
bean.
bean.
Feel like
Feel
a
like
baked
you built like a
bean.
baked
Like a
bean.
big
Bruh.
Baked bean.
I was gonna say, while this is happening, Doctor and Takek, is there anything else you two want to do? If not, we're gonna move on to
Just flirting with the dwarf lady. Does she have a
Okay.
beard?
You don't see a ring?
No, a beard.
Oh, you see she has like sideburns. You want her? You want her to have
I
a
wanted
beard?
her to have a beard so bad.
Okay, she can have a beard.
Okay, she has a beard. I am like twirling my fingers in her beard, like
Okay.
very softly, like it like that, and then also like every now and then I'll stop to braid it without
Okay.
like finishing it because I know what that means in dwarven culture. But like I'll start braiding and then I'll comb it out.
Mm.
Start braiding, comb it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've seen better beard. This one's like, it's nice. It's long. Could be kept taken care of a little more, but in the meantime, Daisy or Moon Wizard, who wants to go next?
Oh man. What's Moon Wizard gonna be doing?
You can go first if you want. Do you know what you want to do?
I have no idea what I want to do here. I was hoping to go to the tavern too, but then everybody started going on ahead, and I'm like, wait for me, guys.
Aw, but I feel bad.
Okay.
I
You can still go to the tavern. I can. Do you guys want a list of all the stuff in town?
yeah.
There is the apothecary, the tavern. There's the tattoo parlor. There's 3 different blacksmiths. The general store. The baker. There's a bakery. There is a bookstore. There's a small building for the miners' union. There is a pawn shop, and then there's the combat club, the Bone Turners. But
What time of day is it?
for you right now, I would say this is right when people are starting to split, so about like noon.
Just in time for day drinking. All right. Moon Wizard's gonna go to the tavern and get a couple ales,
Sounds good. You
and maybe hopefully steal a cup.
you find yourself walking down the street. You see there is a tavern called the Silton Song. Very boisterous. And you kind of push your way in, and as you do, you see 2 of your teammates. There is Takek flirting with a dwarven woman, and then you see the doctor's just sitting crisscross applesauce in the middle of a table. What do you do?
I'm going right to the bar. Moon Wizard wants a beer.
You walk up to the bar and you see there's that like early 20s half orc, like kind of like buzz, shorter hair, tusks that are like pointing up, but like are still like shorter, still growing. And he's like, hey, how's it going?
My good lad, I want a mug of your finest ale, extra foam.
Extra.
Ale, okay, yeah. You want a glass? You want a tankard? You want a
Tankard!
tankard?
Please,
Okay,
thank you.
yep. He like pulls out this like big classic wooden tankard and just kind of like turns his back and he has like big kegs of just you see it just like sharpied on almost. Just it says ale in like very poor handwriting and just like pours out of a spigot.
Ambiguous ale.
Yeah.
I get this like elven fucking wine that like literally kind of obtruses physics because of how small the elven women get, but then like ale.
Ale.
How about
Better
this?
hub.
Miller Lite.
Fantasy light.
Okay, how about this? As you look at the keg of ale, roll me a investigation check.
Why?
Just do it. It'd be funny.
Okay.
13. Okay. Um. You. You. 13. You kind of like take a look at the branding, especially like what was paint. You realize it's like paint. They painted over something just to write ale, and there's a faint logo in the back. It's kind of hard to tell the logo itself, but you do notice that they're like at the bottom in kind of like smaller fancy painted letters it says shipped from Paluma, which you know is off continent.
Oh dang, imported.
But he pours you this ale, which just extremely frothy,
Hell yeah, brother.
and just walks over and just like bonk, and like sets it on the bar in front of you. There you go.
Hell yes.
What brings
Put
you?
it on my tab.
We don't.
I'm going to be here a while.
Okay, cool. What? And like he like he like leans against the back counter and like starts polishing a glass and is like, "What brings you here, Magic Man?"
Just passing through.
Do you have like the full cartoonish like foam like mustache?
My
I'm
whole
down with your
mustache is now
mustache.
just like beer froth.
Like,
Yeah.
See anything cool, Magic Man?
Let me take a deep delve into my psyche. We
He
saw
keeps
a
everything locked away just in case.
just
Like
in
he doesn't
case.
even.
You
trust
never
it.
know. Saw a big fucking worm. That was pretty cool.
Big worm, nice.
Big worm. I saw a really cool bird today.
Bird, like the one down the bar. Or do you look over and just Tikek's there?
No, not that one. I see that one every day. No, I'm talking about a different one. Like one that, like, flitters around and goes tweet tweet.
Nice.
But it was like blue.
The bartender points at the other bird, which is
No, not that one either.
I'm not the GM. That's not real.
No,
Sorry.
that's funny. That's funny. He does that. He 100% does that.
Okay.
like that
No,
one.
no, not that one either. No, not that one either. It was like blue.
Just because he
and-
heard smaller, and then it just immediately that one.
It was blue and it was like drinking out of a puddle. You have to
Wait.
appreciate the little things in life.
Okay, it was blue bird. What does the tail look like?
It was a little bit boat shaped.
Yeah, was it like a black tail?
It was a black tail. No,
Oh,
it was like it was like imagine a bird,
Yeah.
but it's blue.
So like a
It
blue.
was that bird.
Any
It
other
was a
like
blue bird.
any other distinctive figures like
All I saw was blue, and it was flying away. But I don't know. Why are you like interrogating me? I'm your customer.
roll an insight check.
You're freaking me out, making me think that like
You're just
I'm
really autistic about birds.
You see, okay, with a 17, you see he's getting kind of embarrassed. Like you can tell he was starting to get excited, and then like he's pulling back and is embarrassed now. He's like, oh, no, nothing, no, nothing, no.
Well, I'm trying to think of other cool. What do you see anything cool today? My good man.
I saw two bird people walking to the bar.
Okay, well that's not interesting. I already saw those two bitches every like 5 times this week.
You do any magic, man?
Of course I do magic. How dare you insinuate otherwise? Here, watch this. And I set down my tankard that's already like half empty. And I start doing like little finger like shit. I'm just doing like Naruto hand jutsus.
Are you
my
actually
God.
using
It'd be funny
spells?
if you didn't. It'd be funny if you didn't actually do a spell and you just did like a card trick.
I try to like shuffle them and they all just like fly all over the place.
Are you actually doing like cantrips?
I'm literally just doing like prestidigitation. I'm doing like a little. Imagine like a little stick figure
Okay.
doing like a jig on
He's
top
like-
of the bar.
He's like, watch this, and you see he reaches his hand out and just reaches his hand out, and you see like a tankard float up from underneath the bar and like sit down, and he like puts both hands out in like a pizzazz motion, and then like it just like magically fills with ale,
Moon Wizard's pogging.
and he's like he picks it up and is like it's not real ale though. It's an illusion, and like he moves it, and you see he pulls the glass away, and the illusion of the ale is just sitting there midair. He's like,
That's funny.
I'm still learning.
I want to do something so stupid right now, but I also want to.
Do it.
Do it.
I
I want
can't.
him to prestidigitate
I don't-
the cup so that there's like a fake cup and ale sitting there.
I was gonna be like, what if I just straight up went like, watch this, and cast like a level 5 spell inside the tavern?
You can if you want to.
Oh yeah, Magic Boy will watch this, and I cast telekinesis, and I start raising tables.
Raise the table with the doctor on it, please.
Please.
What if I start? What? No, I'm gonna raise the doctor.
I start floating. I have my 2 apple juices in hand, and I'm like I do like the monk floaty, like when they meditate
What?
really
No.
hard.
I want you to pretend flap your wings because your hands are wings instead of
Oh,
like
I
being
know.
wings untouched. But it'd be
But I have
so-
apple juice.
No, but
You do,
You do
yeah,
have
yeah,
apple
got happy
juice.
juice.
I have
Is
apple
the happy
juice.
juice also affected by telekinesis?
You can absolutely
Look at
have
my
like
hands.
the apple juice like float out of the mugs like
Oh,
like
that'd be
zero
Like in
gravity,
the space station.
like in Space Station, yeah, like zero gravity and
the
like
doctor starts swimming, trying to drink the apple juice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna waste all of my spell slots right now just trying to one-up this guy in magic.
okay. Here's the thing.
Don't do that. We
Here's
have
the
a fight
thing.
Later.
Here's the thing.
You can rest.
You've
it's fine.
blown this 20-year-old's mind. He is fucking. He's full on pogging. Just watching this, eyes wide, and he's like, "Holy shit, that's really cool. What the fuck? You're like real
Magic's
magic.
cool.
You're like real magic man.
Yeah, if I wasn't magic, I wouldn't be dressed like this.
Is that?"
Everyone knows that.
He leans forward.
Uh-huh.
He leans forward. Like, "How you get better? Do I have to dress like that?"
Yes.
I'll tell you a secret.
Okay.
It's all in the hat.
The hat.
All the
So,
magic.
so like
Hats.
the cooler the hat, or the more expensive, or like the bigger.
The bigger the better, my friend.
Oh. I get my paycheck tomorrow.
Oh my god.
You have set.
All in the hat.
You should definitely recommend the necromancer's services because they make big magic hats. Wait, actually, Takek takes a second because Takek has been listening and watching the whole time because
Mhm.
Takek is always watching the child, no matter even if they're flirting with somebody.
Mm.
But so obviously Takek was listening and goes, "I know someone who makes great big magic hats. The necromancer in God, why can't like
Life
is it
work.
Lightport.
Lightport? What is it is Lightport. Lightport. So, and I think if you say that I recommended you, you might be able to get a discount. So,
He looks to you, looks back
Mhm.
to Moon Wizard, looks up to Moon Wizard's hat, looks back to you, Takek, looks up to the hat again, looks back to you, and he's like, "What? Oh, wonder if I have enough vacation days."
if you send them a letter, they take commissions and they'll send it back to you.
They do?
Yep, they take commissions. Yep.
Oh.
You don't have to leave. You just gotta send them a letter. Tell them I sent you.
You see, he pulls out like a napkin and like a fucking like marker and starts doodling hat ideas.
Oh my god,
And this
that's
is
so
what he's gonna
cute.
do with the rest of his shift.
That's adorable.
That's so cute.
I too would spend the rest of my shift doodling hat ideas.
Same.
Moon Wizard, is there anything else you want to do?
I'm just gonna keep drinking my beer.
Sounds good. We will move on to Daisy. So,
Hi.
hi.
I'm here.
What is? I can hear you.
Hi.
Hi. What is Daisy doing?
So okay. So the only thing I can think of is I know that Tempter has something that they needed to do here,
Hmm.
and they're not here. So
Did-
I just have to look into my notes because I have a long list of notes for this. I need to go to a temple. There's a specific temple, and I'm trying to remember. And Daisy's like flipping through her like kind of like little sketchbook of doodles and random shit that she remembers her friends telling her. What temple did she need to go to?
do you? I was gonna say I know the answer to this. Do you want me to tell you, or do you?
I think she's gonna start walking around trying to find a temple.
You spend the better part of an hour looking for temples, and you don't see any churches or religious buildings out in like the main areas, the main circle of town. And it's starting to get a little frustrating. You don't see any temples. You do see there are a few like people walking by. You can tell there is a Borodir, just kind of like standing watch on the side of the road. If you wanted to ask questions, but what do you do?
Ask. Hi. Hello.
Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Do you know if there is a temple around, perchance?
That, that. I mean, the only temple in Flintstone would be the temple to Hephaestus.
That's the one. That's the one. Thank
Oh,
you.
uh,
Where is it?
It's currently closed off to the public.
Fuck.
It's in the main mines, which you start to remember, and you start getting memories. You passed by the main temple chamber before. The main temple chamber was inside the cave, the mine system that you fought the flesh dragon, and it was the actual room of the temple was the room that you first met Moon Lizard.
Oh.
But you also do remember yet earlier today talking to Naverna, and she did give you guys access to the mines.
Oh, right. Okay. Do I need to go like do
You you
I
would
guess I'll go
you would
to the
remember.
mines.
Yeah, you would remember where they are. It's on like
Okay.
the further end of the loop. Kind of like half of the city is like industrial, the other half is mainly like mines. Um, and
I'm a
you
little
kind
worried that if I go to the mines alone, I'm gonna get killed. But Daisy wouldn't be. Just
Fine, we'll find you eventually, probably.
you head over to the main mining area and you see a familiar
Um,
sight. Oh, sorry. What?
before I go into the mines, could I like quickly like run over to Naverna's and just be like, "Hey, I'm heading to the mines. If anybody asks where I'm going."
Oh, okay. Sounds good. There'll be guards in front of the mines, but just let them know who you are and your group name, and they'll let you in.
Okay, thank you.
Uh,
All right, now I go to the mines.
you head down to the mining district. And you can tell as you get further and further in, there are a lot less tourists, a lot less like people dressed for day to day, and a lot more people in like mining uniform. You pass by, you pass by a bar, which you kind of glance in as you walk. The doors open, and you see Moon Wizard is levitating the doctor, uh, and then you just kind of like nod and keep walking. Uh, until eventually you make it your way to the main mines. You see there's a like two hills that lead down to a main walkway up to the cave entrance, and there are two Borodiers standing in front of the mine. No, there would be four Borodiers standing in front of the mines.
Hi. I would
Oh,
like to enter the mines, please.
I I apologize, but you don't seem to be one of the miners, or tourists aren't really allowed.
I'm Daisy. From the Woven Fates.
Oh, yes. Apologies, miss.
No worries. I understand. You're just doing your job.
Mm. And you see they
We'll
part
say I'm
ways.
in my normal, my bazunga form.
Mhm, mhm. Nice. You head into the mines and walk further in, and you find yourself first into the main major opening. You see, you get immediate flashbacks to fighting a creature, the creatures that fell from the ceiling, and this stalactite monster which shredded your friend's arm, and you remember pulling the doctor out of this monster's teeth. But they all no signs of battle, no signs of creatures, and you see there are more mining equipment in here. It looks like there's been a lot more foot traffic in and out of this building, or this area. Uh,
Um,
mhm.
as I walk through, I'm just gonna start saying very loudly, "There are no yummy children to eat. Please do not come out. I am just a person."
You kind of talk to the open air. You you
Sorry,
push
but everything wants to eat that kid.
you push further on, and eventually the like the narrow tunnel opens back up to a large room. This time, you can hear as you're heading up to it the slight echoing of dripping water, and you open up to this big open room with that is partially flooded. You remember being in here. There was a rope bridge which Tempter broke before falling and sinking into the water, and then you guys had to get Tempter out. Now you see that rope bridge is replaced by like a sturdy metal bridge with railway carts for mine carts to be moved across. And where before the water below was like dark and murky and full with like plant vegetation, some kind of like underground seaweed almost. Now the bottom of this pool is completely lit up. There are like these small glowing stones like thrown in different spots, lighting up the entire pool. The seaweed, like the vegetation has been cut down completely. Um,
Oh.
and you notice one thing that was in here last time, which you guys passed without fighting, which this time you know is gone. There was a bone naga sitting at the bottom of the pond that has been defeated and cleared out. So there is no sign of that monster anymore. But heading across the now metal bridge, you see there is these two heavy metal doors, very intricately carved, with different scenes and religious moments and ideology of Hephaestus. These like grand metal made doors that were like built as an offering to the god they worship. But you see they are cracked open, and the pathway on continues into the main portion of the temple.
Okay. I'll go forward. As I'm walking, I'm just gonna start saying, "Yo, Hephaestus? Hello? Hello?"
You
That's to switch my mic, by the way.
nice. You push your way further into this main temple portion, and you recognize this room. This was the room that you first met Moon Wizard, where Moon Wizard was beamed down by Tal to aid you in a fight against. There was a flesh beast before the flesh dragon. This one was kind of like
Horrifying.
rhinoceros-like, with like these sickle whips that came off of its back. There was these like intricate, almost like astral runes on the ground originally, and you see they've been like completely like smoothed down and like reshaped, and you could see it was like almost sanded down to get rid of any of the runes in the ground. And you see now, starting in like the far left corner, there is new there's a new pattern being worked into the ground, and it is like this burning fire with like interwoven metal pieces into the flames, like carved into the floor. But you can tell
Ooh.
it's the start. It looks like they've gotten maybe a sixth of the room, starting in one corner, and it's slowly spreading across the room. But while the progress has started, it has halted, just due to time. Not enough time has passed. But sorry, continue.
Can I make out what like the ruins are supposed to mean?
Taking
I
a look
doubt
at
it, but like
taking a look at the floor, it is just they aren't trying to tell a story or give information. It is just art.
Oh.
It is just
pretty.
It's pretty. It is. You could tell it is dedication to one's craft and dedication to one's god. Someone is working very hard trying to rebuild this temple. And you look around further and you see, well, before this was just an empty room. You see now, in one of the corners there is a small shrine that is built. There is offerings left on it, and you see the start in another corner, just the start of a forge. Someone is slowly building a working forge into this cave again. And you can see spots in the walls where you can tell this originally room, this room originally was used as a forge, but due to time, no lack of upkeep, and probably partially influence of the body wizard, it has not been used for that purpose in a long time. This room, though, the walls do have these beautiful runes and like artistic carved tapestries into the stone, which were here last time. You do remember seeing those. They are still undamaged and beautiful. If you want to do a religion check on those, you can.
Sure. I don't really have. I'm not really great at this stuff, but I'll try. I'm not great at this stuff. That's a 2. I have a -1 in. Yeah.
You take a look. You don't understand what any of these stories mean. You just take a moment to appreciate the art itself. The first big panel artwork shows two figures, a masculine and a feminine, holding a child that is bundled up and wrapped. The second one, you see that same woman staring angrily at the child and throwing him from a city, like a city that is built on clouds. And you see the art of the child falling. The third one, you see the same kid landed down on Earth, or down on the planet, in this massive flaming crater, unharmed, but alone. Eventually, as the tapestries go, you see another one where it depicts the child growing older. The child growing older. Another one, you can tell the child is older, probably in his late teens, and is walking with a cane, uh, and has some kind of long-standing injury in his leg. But you see him pick up, like holding in one hand the cane, and another hand a hammer, and then slowly but surely you piece together this is somehow telling the story of Hephaestus. Until eventually the final tapestry you see is just a very burly man sitting like at a chair overlooking a forge, just hammer in one hand, holding a red hot piece of metal in the other, and just working away at the flames. It is intricate, it is beautiful, but you don't really know anything about it.
Seems like some sad boy hours over here. Oh my god. I'm just gonna say out loud, hey, Hephaestus, I'm sorry you had a really shitty life. You want to talk about it? I'm here. I'm Daisy, by the way.
You don't get a response. What else do you do?
I'm gonna. I might regret it. Actually, I have some things. I am gonna take out a long sword. I don't have a hammer. But I'm gonna take out a long sword, and I want to put it on the what's the word?
Anvil? Or the altar?
I was gonna altar. I was gonna put it on the altar.
I will say,
Um,
looking around the forge, there are different hammers and like tools used in blacksmithing, like lying around in the room.
I'm gonna first try my sword, and then I'll grab a hammer. I feel like like my thought process is that it's something that's like my own, that I'm like a long sword that I've had with me for a while. I don't use this long sword, but I've just had it with me for a while, just on my hip throughout my journeys.
Okay.
Actually, this might be the teleporting longsword. I'm gonna put the that is the teleporting longsword.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna put it on the altar and see if Hephaestus will speak to me.
You place the longsword on the altar. Are you trying to say a prayer? Or are you just kind of
Um,
waiting for a response?
I think knowing Daisy and how much they just like to talk when no one is talking because they hate um uh the silence. Um we'll just so hi, I'm Daisy. My one of my best friends, Tempter, couldn't be here, but they I think follow you, and would have really liked to be here, but they're tied up at the moment. Not actually tied up, but you know what I mean. And I thought I would come here on their behalf and pay homage to their god. So, hello. Also, I guess in a way, like I've never really thought about it, but like now that I'm thinking about it, you're kind of like all adventurers. You're in a way a like god that like watches over, well, helps us, because you're you, I don't really know what exactly, but you make things that protect us, and you make beautiful things, and in a way you had a hand in making this lovely weapon that has saved my friends' lives multiple times. And yeah, if you could start talking, that would be really good, because I don't like talking to myself. It feels a little weird. I sound crazy, don't I? I sound crazy.
Roll
Um,
a wisdom check.
okay.
Just a straight wisdom check.
Just a straight wisdom check? Okay.
Mhm.
That's a 16.
You are kind of rambling and talking, and eventually, from further on in, you hear footsteps. And uh, this is coming from deeper down in um, the mines. And you know, leading on in, there is a small room that was used as kind of like the main living situation for the body wizard. And then after that was the very large room where you fought the body wizard originally. And you hear this just faint footsteps coming down the hall, and eventually a figure walks through the doorway. Um,
Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
and you see there is a very, very elderly dwarf who uh, just kind of looks at you and he's like, You know he's not going to talk to you, right?
He's not?
Nah, that's not his style.
Oh, okay. um, uh, hi. Daisy, who are you?
What are you doing here? This isn't...
Um, I'm here because my friend wanted to be here, but they're not here, so I'm here for them.
You're here for your friend?
Yes.
So you're praying on your friend's behalf. You know that's not how faith works, right?
I'll be honest, I don't really know many things.
Kind of
um,
looks you up and down and is like, are you not a holy person? You look like one.
I'm a holy person, but I'm a holy person who follows my mother. And I'm kind of from a different place.
You say that and he very much looks at you weird.
Hi, I'm Daisy. I'm from the Feywild. And my mother is an archfey. And I follow her. I don't know much about this world's gods, other than things that my friends have told me. Like my lovely, lovely, beautiful friend Tekek. She follows Aphrodite. And my friend Tempter, they follow Hephaestus, I think. And that's why I'm here.
And when you say Aphrodite, you're just like, ah, yes. He's like, the beautiful wife of the burning lord himself, and he points to one of the tapestries, and you do see kind of near the end of the line of these stone tapestries that encircles this entire room. There is one of the tapestries is dedicated to kind of it's you see it's Hephaestus on one knee, as his like cane had broken in half, and Aphrodite is standing above him, like outstretching a hand.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so romantic. That's so cute. But I can see Hopo just freaking out over there. I'll be honest. I just didn't even know. I'm sure they've told me. I'm sure my friends have told me things, but I don't remember a lot of things. There's not a lot of room in my brain.
No, we got that in common. And you see, he's sitting down, and he sits down at the um, like at the forge that's there, and just starts. There's like a small, just like rough stone seat in front of an anvil, and he just like pulls up some tools and a cloth and starts polishing the tools, and one by one, like polishing them and placing them on the anvil. And you see as he cleans each tool, he'll polish, place, and do a small like silent prayer, and then polish, place, prayer, polish, place, prayer as he's going through each of the tools on the anvil. And he's still listening to you as you're talking to him, but this is what he's doing during the conversation.
Oh. So I assume you follow Hephaestus?
Yep. Yes, I do.
So, um, do you, does Hephaestus ever speak through you?
Nope. Never talked to me. Never spoke through me. Festus is a. You see him like do a small prayer, look up at the sky, and then is like, people call him the lonely god.
Oh,
He's got his wife, and those who follow him tend to not get along with people much.
oh. I mean, I feel like Tempter gets along with people quite well. Although they don't like.
Reminder that Tempter was basically alone in a library for like close to 200 to 300 years.
Yeah, I know. They're definitely a loner. But for what Daisy like really like remembers of Tempter continuously is just what the current Daisy is. What's the word? You know, like object permanence.
Mm.
It's Daisy. They don't. She does not remember much. Well, Tempter is very kind and they like people, although they don't like it when I take the heads off of people. Not that much. Those usually
Looks
monsters.
he looks up at you, and like you look him in the face. Is this like old dwarven fellow, like very bushy, unkept gray beard, and mustache, like into the beard. You see he has like these two very thick, bushy, unkept eyebrows that like hide most of his eyes. But when you talk about beheading, he just kind of looks up and cocks an eyebrow and like gives you a weird look before going back down and polishing his tool.
I don't do it as much anymore. Tempter really didn't like it, so I stopped doing it. I didn't know it was a bad thing. I used to keep them around my belt like trophies. They were bad people, though. Only bad people. Bad things. Monsters, people.
How did you get in here?
I'm with the Woven Fates. We're an adventuring crew that helped, well, I guess,
So
kind of defeat this dungeon.
you're,
in a way.
you're the ones who cleared out the temple.
Yeah. I was gonna try to take the head of the thing that we killed here. Wait, I'm not supposed to talk
Right.
about that.
I know about it.
Oh, you know about the flesh dragon?
I was one of the ones who helped clean up the aftermath.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My friend Moon Wizard got blown up by that thing. But now they're alive again.
Then we dissolved him in acid.
You like
Yeah.
he was getting ready to like say something, and then you say now he's all right, and you see like the eyebrow raises again, just like staring at you. Yeah, weird one. Are all your friends
Yeah.
just as weird as you?
I would say yes, but honestly, I think I might be the weirdest one, other than Moon Wizard. Moon Wizard is probably the weirdest one, because they're like so old and can't die. Oh, but then there's also Prior, but I can't say much about Prior. You know,
What?
confidentiality and such.
You signed an NDA.
And then there's the doctor who is like, you know, a child assassin, which is wild. And then there's this beautiful Tekek that we love so dearly, who follows the beautiful, beautiful Aphrodite.
So you're
Tekek is so pretty.
saying makes sense if you. I'd assume if they follow, you know.
Oh, and Tempter is right, my friend, the Tempter. Tempter
That's not
is
fair.
the Tempter is a warforge.
At this, you see you do get a reaction out of him from this. And he's
I
like,
don't feel like you're waiting.
your friend's a warforged.
Best friends.
Do you? And you like you see he's like picks up the tool like a hammer, looks at it, spins it, looks at the other side, spins it again, and he's like, beautiful creations. Wonderful pieces of machinery. They themselves are works of art, if you think about it.
Works of art, people. There's Tempter and Spring, and I love them so dearly. I used to be really jealous of Spring because Tempter was like, "No, Spring is my best friend. You're not my best friend." But then we're all best friends because you can have more than one. Mm-hmm.
If friends of the Warforged, it makes sense why they would want to be here.
Yeah.
You know the history?
Kind of. Not really. Tempter hasn't told me much. Not a whole lot. Although they do have this really cool friend that currently pulled them away, so maybe they're not so cool because they took them away. But like, they have this cool friend that's a tortoise, a turtle, that's pretty cool. That I think has to do with something, but I can't really remember much. My memory is not best. I just remembered that Tempter wanted to come here.
Have you ever heard the name Aloli?
Have I heard out of character?
Yes, you have. Yes,
in
you
character. Okay, I've heard a lot of things out of character that I can't remember if I've heard in character, and I don't want to metagame. Yes, I've heard Alole.
What do you know about them?
I don't know. What do you know about them?
He laughs. Aloli built the Warforged. Oh wow, we got
Yeah.
Southern there.
I love it.
They were an excellent craftsman, a dwarf, and a follower of Hephaestus. They said they were blessed by the skills of the god they followed, made some of the most dangerous and beautiful creations known to this entire world. Warforged.
Yes.
What does your friend want, Hephaestus?
I think they want to know more about them. The Warforged are mysterious. I think they want to know more about where they came from, but also like why they came from. Like, why? Why? Purpose and such. I think everybody wants to know what purpose they have in life. I'll be honest, I don't really know what purpose my life follows. Other than I really want to kill that Red Queen bitch. Sorry, that's another thing.
Life and worth comes from what you create, and the beauty you bring into this world via art. But anything can be art. You hear me? And he's pointing the hammer at you now. You hear me? Anything. That what's chiseled into a stone or painted onto a canvas is considered like your armor. That which is sung into the air, the words woven, that is art. The glass blown, as he points to your armor, that is art. There is... But there is good art, and there is bad art. Do you know the difference?
Probably the heads. That was bad art.
Good and bad art isn't about skill. It's about the type of art. The difference of the art of saving a life and the art of killing.
It's hard. A lot of the times when you have to save a life, sometimes you have to kill a life.
Mm.
You don't always have to, but sometimes you really do. So it's bad and good at the same time.
The important thing is not to listen to the critics.
Okay, so don't listen to Tempter. Very good.
That's not what I meant. Okay. Just if you're gonna do bad art, do it for a good reason.
Okay.
But your worth is in the art you create. As long as you create, you have worth. You see, he's starting. As he's saying this, he's starting to rev up the furnace, and it's starting to heat up this furnace, and he's starting to get into this flow, and he's like, you get, if your friend's gonna have to, your friend's gonna have a hard time trying to find words from a god that's never spoken to me in my life.
Maybe they'll talk to them because they are their creation? Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe you should go make art with your friend.
Well, I'd like to, but they're not here anymore. I can make it with my other friends, though.
I'm sure they'll be back sooner or later. And you see, like, they're starting to, like, take out a mold, starting to melt metal, and they're like, get out of here.
Is it okay if I take my sword back?
Yeah, he doesn't want that.
Oh. What do you want?
Art.
Oh. That I can do. I'm gonna take a little sketch out of my notebook and leave it for Hephaestus.
What do you draw?
Oh, this is a sketch of me and Tempter hugging. And me looking up at Tempter. This is one of my oldest, probably oldest sketches since I met the party, of when I had a really big crush on Tempter. And it's just got hearts everywhere.
Nice.
I don't need this anymore.
With that, you leave the drawing on the shrine, and you.
Oh, and I'm gonna write something on the back of it.
Oh.
You're like, fucking talk to Tempter. Please. Love, Daisy.
You leave that there and leave this dwarf to his work. And with that, we're gonna take our 10-minute break. Sorry that took so long. But I'll see you all in 10 minutes.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hello. Let's hop back in with the players.
Hello.
Hello.
I can
Hi.
genuinely tell you it is not.
Fair enough.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi, stream. Don't worry about what we were talking
Don't worry
about.
about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Sweet. Okay.
I hope that all they heard was, I genuinely can tell you I do not.
Yeah, that's what it came to. That's literally the first thing I heard.
Yeah. Don't worry
Good.
about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Sweet. Okay. Well, you all kind of went about doing your own personal things, but eventually, as the day is getting darker, it's around 6 p.m., like a little bit before sunset. You all head down to the bone pit. Word has spread, and you see that people, a crowd is starting to form. And the Bone Turner's pit is empty, and as you all start descending down the side of the mountain, people turn and look at you.
Oh, hell yes!
You say that, Doctor, and you hear like a corner of the crowd starts cheering. These are all people who saw your first fight and are excited to see more, and upon hearing you're fighting again, got all of their friends.
Hell yeah!
You see, Tekek, one of the Borodiers walks up to you, is like, "You're gonna be a ref?" Oh, I think you're muted.
Yep, and I was. I go, yep, and then I cast my little thing, and I go, are you ready?
The crowd starts to cheer. I was gonna say, you see further on in, both Nori and Rockhard are standing at right at the side of the fighting pit and start cheering.
I'm gonna blow a kiss in their direction.
As the four of you all just kind of get pushed to the center. Remind me, who is it versus who?
Myself and Moon Wizard versus Daisy and Prar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I wait. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just saying this should be fun.
No, what were you gonna say, Oppo?
I'm just getting some stuff down first.
Mhm.
Okay. So, I wanted to introduce I wanted to
Go
not only
ahead.
ref, but yay! Okay, cool. I wrote
Oh my
some
God.
stuff down just in case for this. Okay. Real quick, I need one more reminder. Who's on whose team?
Myself and Moon Wizard versus Prar and Daisy.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, and lentomen and jadies, and everything in between, I present the Woven Fates going to fight today. As you all know, the doctor over in this corner, you've seen the tumble, you've seen the rumble. All right, and then fighting with the doctor on this side is Moon Wizard. Nobody really knows what he does, but he loves pudding. And on this side, we've got some fuck, I forgot the word. We've got some. I don't want to say enemies.
Some guy.
Some counter.
Opponents.
Opponents. Some counter opponents. We've got the slimy bard, Prar, with charismatic goodness. Nobody knows what that means. They probably just mean cum. Anyway, so the slimy bard with charismatic goodness. They're gonna pound you down and then pound out a good beat. Anyway, and on last we've got Daisy, straight from the Feywild, and you better watch out for them rabbit kicks. Now, are you ready?
Dude, the crowd is
Daisy's cackling.
the crowd
Oh
is
my God.
bones.
Holy crap.
The crowd is just screaming bones.
I fly. I've been flying, by the way. I was
Mhm.
above the crowd. I fly down between in the bone pit between everybody, and I go, now I want a good, clean. What am I talking about? I want a good, dirty fight. Are you ready? I say to them.
Yeah.
And then I'm not yelling this part. I'm not like doing the thing. I'm like, all right, you guys all good? You guys ready to go?
You
You
see,
guys done everything? You got rested and everything?
That was amazing. Oh my
I
god.
can't
That
help
was
with any of my
beautiful.
I can't help with any of my cleric spells because I'm an outside party. You guys good?
I would say each of the Borodiers kind of walk up to each of you and cast Death Ward on you. So if you go down to 0 hit points, you come back at 1, and they kind of tap you and like, once you're down, you're out. Make your way to the exit. We'll get you healed up. Last team standing wins.
And then with that, I go back into the air and I go, all right, folks, you guys know the rules. You've been here way longer than us. I wanna hear it. I wanna hear it. Come on, folks! Come on, folks! And I want them I want the audience screaming. I'm getting them really hyped up for this fight.
And they are fucking screaming, just chanting,
Okay, cool.
bones, 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 bones. And
at that, I go, go!
as I get the battle music
Roll
going.
initiative?
Yeah, everyone roll initiative.
Alright, let me-
This
Holy
is what I
shit.
wrote down. I wrote this really quickly just so I could be like, okay, I can say this bullshit.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Alright, let me.
Ooh.
God, because I rolled a 9.
Initiative. That is an
Actually,
8.
probably better that I'm going last.
No, that's an 8. I'm
Am I
going
actually
last.
first? Okay, give me a
Oh.
second. I'm gonna have to go through my things and figure out what I'm gonna do because I'm never first. Yeah.
So
All
we
right.
got
Moon Wizard roll.
Moon Wizard. What is your initiative, Doctor?
8. Sorry, I didn't have that game launched.
Okay. So it is Daisy to Moon Wizard to Prar to the Doctor.
Oh, just so the doctor knows, the ring is not turned on right now.
Oh, that's fine.
My ring is also not turned on.
Okay. So
No rings for the doctor.
I want. So Daisy, you're up first. Across the ring is Moon Wizard and the Doctor. What do you do?
Besides kiss.
I give Prar a quick fist bump, because I feel like we would do that.
We absolutely would do that.
Fuck yeah, little spritzel, little explosion firework coming off of that. And I'm gonna look at the doctor. I'm like, I'm sorry, kid. I know that the kid is a monk, so hold person would probably be bad on them. But what I can do, is I am going to use my I'm gonna get within I'm gonna run up to the doctor.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use my my vow of anonymity, so I'm gonna get advantage on the doctor. That's a bonus action
Okay.
to do. Just double checking that is a bonus action. And then I'm going to hit them. I love you.
Daisy normally very
more
very
scared of
like
the
the
Moon
doctor,
Wizard.
no, protect the doctor, and then now it's just like I'm coming after you, motherfucker.
I find out you're a teenager. You're free game to get hit. That's at advantage. So a 22 to hit, I assume will hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And a 25. So both of those will hit. Here we go. It's 17 plus I'm going to smite. Let me just smite. That's gonna be at a second level smite. So that's gonna be, I believe, I have too many things on my fucking character sheet. There's also one more of that because it's a second level. So that's gonna be 17 plus 14 plus 8. What is that? I need to do math.
Well, it doesn't matter. I can put them in individually.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, cool, fantastic. Thank you so much for that.
And that was just the first hit.
That's 39 points of damage.
I have 48 hit points.
Well,
I'm more scared of Moon Wizard than I am of the Doctor.
sorry,
I'll be
wrong
honest.
roll. Sorry. That was not what I meant to roll. This is what I meant to roll. That's 15 slashing. Contemplating if I want to smite on that. How was the doctor?
I'm dead.
The doctor's down. I'm not gonna smite that. I do this all with like the non-sharp end of my sword. With the fucking hilt. I'm just like boom, bam, bam.
Dude, I have 48 hit points.
Holy shit.
I was down to 9 with your first attack.
Jesus Christ, I don't want to be here anymore.
And I look over at Moon Wizard and I was like, I'm sorry, baby girl.
I'm like, just lay on the ground for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, they're not gonna move yet. They're just gonna lay on the ground for a little bit and flip off Daisy.
I was gonna say, so Daisy, you come up and you take just the butt end of your sword, the hilt, and just smack it against the doctor's forehead, and then as this blinding light emanates as this divine smite just first dazes the doctor as they step back, still on their feet, and then you just take the flat end of the blade and just smash it against a baseball bat, hit the child. As the doctor just hits. What's up?
As I knocked the doctor down before the Moon Wizard, I was just gonna say, take a nap.
And as soon as you hit the ground, Doctor, the crowd just go, ooh.
I will lay there at least for the next 2 rounds. I am not moving. I'm just gonna lay there flipping you off.
I was gonna say, like, you go unconscious and then you're conscious again, and over the next round, some of the bored ears are just like reaching underneath your arms and pulling you towards the edge of the circles as you still just double bird Daisy. Cool. Moon Wizard.
How far was I away from Moon Wizard actually? Or how far did I have to move to get to the doctor, and how far do I need to move to get to the...
It's like a 30-foot ring, so I would say you use your movement up to get to the doctor. The Moon Wizard's like 15 feet away from you right now.
Cool. Just wanted to know that.
Cool. Moon Wizard, it's your turn.
Awesome. Shit. I'm gonna okay.
Go all out. Do whatever you want.
Okay, is levitate a touch spell?
Yeah. Wait, let me.
Is it? Please.
Now you're excited and I don't want to do it. So anyways, let's pick a different spell.
No, that just sounds fun.
Moon Wizard,
Yeah.
you've got 60-foot range on that.
Yeah.
Unlevitate.
Yeah, 60 foot, so you don't have to touch anyone.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
They have to make a con save, so keep that in mind.
Okay. Yeah, Daisy, I'm gonna cast levitate on you.
Oh yay!
So you gotta make a
saving
con
throw.
save.
That's a 23.
Well.
Daisy's gonna say womp womp. Womp womp.
Okay.
It's my bony wizard ass.
I love you.
Okay, that's.
I have mixed opinions about you.
That was your action. Do you have any bonus action stuff?
The only bonus action I got is expeditious retreat. That's all I got.
Cool. Next up is Prar.
We're just kind of looking at this from the other end of the area, like, do I need to be here?
Do I need to be here?
This should have been like a 3-on-1 or something.
At this point, yeah.
It might have.
We can do this again as a 3-on-1.
Oh fuck yeah.
The way that this is going, 4v1.
4v1. Everyone on TV.
I feel like
31 against 1!
the Gecko take it a bit too far. I think it'd be really funny if you just whipped out a lute and just started playing a little jig. Like, he clearly... I have full faith that Daisy can not only dish out enough to take out Moon Wizard, but it can also take whatever Moon Wizard has to throw at her. So he's just gonna like do a little, like play a little jaunty tune for the crowd to cheer along to.
Cool.
And also like give Daisy a bardic inspiration, I guess.
Oh, damn. Roll a performance check.
If this is below 20, I'm gonna cry.
Oh. Oh no.
That was a 4 on the dice. That was a 4 on the dice.
I mean, it's pretty good. Yeah, people are cheering along to it. Just kind of like, you can tell a lot more people are cheering for Daisy than for the music.
I'm just
But
here.
the music is appreciated. Next up, would be the doctor, but now it's Daisy.
Question. Has the doctor already been pulled out of the ring, or are they currently getting pulled out of the ring?
They're getting pulled out this turn.
Can I... Oh, on their turn, or on my turn?
Like
I want
this
to try
round
doing something.
of combat. So like they're in getting pulled right now.
I was gonna cast a Cure Wounds. Give them a second chance.
No, they're out. Once
They're
they hit 0, they're out.
Yeah. Sorry, bud. Then I guess I'm gonna run up to Moon Wizard.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Would you like to take a nap as well?
I mean, not really.
Oh. You know, I think I'll have a little fun with this one.
Why?
Just let me just quickly check my stuff. I feel so bad. I did not think that I was gonna get the doctor on one round. I thought they'd at least get one stun in. Okay. I'm gonna do I'm just gonna do a little fuck around and find out. I'm gonna cast darkness.
You cast. Where are you centering the darkness, and what's the radius?
It's a 60-foot. Let me. 60-foot. Oh, it's a 15-foot radius, so it's 30 feet. So it's exactly the. I'm gonna leave it so. I'm gonna leave it so. A little bit is going into the stands. I guess, so Prar can still see the darkness that's happening, because I think that would be cool. And
Okay.
I want Prar to be the center of attention here.
So
I want them to be able to do their little jig.
So a majority of the battlefield and a little bit of the crowd gets enshrouded in magical darkness, and instantly people start booing. They want to watch the fight. People are angry.
All right. And then I have a bonus action. I can see because I have magical eyes. I bonus action. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna bonus action hex on to Moon Wizard.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell into the stance. You can still hear what's happening. Just watch the bard.
There's more booing. Moon Wizard, it is your turn. You are surrounded by magical dark. You can't see anything.
Damn, I don't suppose I can, like, cast light, can I?
No, this is magic darkness. If you have dispel magic, you can get rid of the darkness, or you could try a few different things.
You say I can try... What's the range of this darkness?
It's like a
It's-
30-foot sphere.
Yeah.
Okay. I could do a dick move.
Do a dick move.
Do it.
Actually, no. Nope. I can't do that, actually. I was going to try and cast Odaluke's Resilient Sphere, but then I realized that would probably trap you in here with me.
Yeah.
You could possibly get it. Are you trying to trap Daisy, or are you trying to trap yourself?
Myself.
You can finagle it to not have Daisy in it.
Okay, what if I cast... Okay. If I cast Phantasmal Force, do I need to, like, be aware of where something is to use it? Or...
Let me take a look. Depends if you have to see the target.
I just realized I was muted. I have it up.
Oh my god.
Creature
Oh.
that you can see within range. You have to be able to see them.
You would have to be able to see them.
I'm sorry.
Damn. Wait, hold on. I'm sending you a question.
Me? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying that Daisy was right in front of you, so you could, like, smack me.
I'm kind of in a shit position right now. I'm like sitting fucking duck. Because now I'm just in a sphere of darkness. Okay, question. If I polymorph into something with... Am I able to polymorph into something with dark vision?
Ooh.
Okay, so dark vision wouldn't go through the darkness, but there are creatures with blind sense and tremor sense.
Ooh. That's cool.
Let me do a little bit of Google.
Okay. So I was not expecting you to do and just engulf this entire place in fucking like magic
I thought it
darkness.
would be funny to do it for a round. For a little laugh, you know. I just didn't want to see Tikek burning daggers into the back of my head.
Takek is fine with this. This is a safe
Oh,
fight.
thank God.
Being like, yeah, no, I don't care. It is a safe fight.
If it's too if it is requiring too much thinking, I can also just like cast like a wild,
Yeah,
Like-
I'm not finding many options for like.
wildly cast a spell. All right, you know what? Gravity sinkhole.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
You got
Oh.
10-foot leeway between gravity sinkhole and the edge of the darkness.
Yeah, you knew where Daisy was, so you can kind of plop it right where Daisy was. Yeah, and Daisy, you didn't move, so I'm gonna need you to roll a save. What kind of save is that?
Con save.
Con save?
Con save.
It's you still take damage if you succeed.
Yes.
Hey, am I in this radius?
How much is the radius?
It's a 20-foot sphere.
Your bardic inspiration is a D8 or
Yeah.
D10? D8?
D8.
Okay. So that is a 17?
I was gonna say, for fun, I would say you are just inside of the sphere. Prar.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna need you to
Oh boy.
also roll a con save. Okay. Moon, what's your spell save DC? Wait, I think I think Daisy saves with the bardic inspiration.
It's 17.
Wait. Yeah, so Daisy would save, but Prar does not.
Okay.
I definitely don't.
All right. Enjoy your 5d10 force damage.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna take half.
Yeah.
I assume? Cool.
I'm stupid, okay?
Huh? Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh,
I
I
can't do
see, I
math.
see. Okay. So, Daisy, you would take 12 damage per 25. Okay. Anything else with your turn, Moon Wizard?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, next up is Prar.
How?
Question. When it comes to concentration, do you need to drop it on your own turn, or you can just drop it whenever?
Whenever, and also you should whenever you take damage, you take a.
Oh, that's right. It would be a con save, anyways.
That's a 16.
You save.
I'm still gonna drop it on Prar's turn
Yeah.
because I was only planning on keeping it up for a round.
I'm just a silly, goofy goober. Just a silly guy. Now you
That
can see.
fucking hurt.
Sorry.
How rude. I forget how bulky is Moon Wizard.
Not terribly.
I'm gonna be fancy about this. Prar's gonna
Okay.
slip 15 feet in towards Moon Wizard and just like try and sharpshooter a dagger at him.
It,
Did I say hate me on these days?
So sorry.
No, I'm not that mean. Wait, what did you roll on
I'm
the die?
not that mean.
I was deciding if the dagger was just gonna go into the crowd. But no. No. Yeah, it
I
just
mean, it would be funny.
it would be
Hit me
funny,
if you
but
want.
no.
Yeah.
It just kind of lands at your feet. Moon Wizard is going like Prar was aiming for one of your like toes, and the dagger lands in the ground next to you.
I just look at it. I'm like, man, come on,
Let's not
really?
try it.
No, you're not.
Do you want me to just straight up stab you instead of being fancy about it?
Well, you know I'll come back eventually.
The fuck is that supposed to mean, sir?
Anything else to do with your turn, Prar?
Can I bonus action throw a dagger?
Do you okay? do you have an option to do that? Do you have a skill or a feat or something that lets you bonus action attack?
I don't think so, but I think it'd be really funny.
I'm gonna say no this
I'm
time.
willing to. I was gonna say I'm willing to do it without proficiency.
Since it's 2-on-1 right now, I'm gonna say no, just to give Moon Wizard
That's
a chance. Next, Daisy, it's your turn.
Hi. You can see me now. I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna be funny. Oh, so I guess
Funny
the crowd
for
can see.
you.
How did the crowd react when the darkness dropped?
A few of them were just like, finally. But it was mostly just like a, yeah, it was mostly like a begrudging, like, finally.
All right. Hey, Moon Wizard, are you okay if I hit you a little?
I don't think I have any other option.
All right, where you want me to hit you?
Just not my face.
All right, I'm gonna hit their butt with the butt. with the kind of
My
like
wizard
a
ass. Sorry, I
you know,
keep
like
all my spells, my mana.
you know, like a not like a flat bat. What is it called?
Like a cricket bat?
Like a
Like a cricket bat. I'm gonna do because my sword is, you know, it's got that wide part. I'm just gonna hit with that wide part.
No, that's the Yowie battle.
That's a 25 to hit and 27.
God damn.
Oh,
Can you shield those?
no.
Okay.
Moon Wizard's got a 14 AC.
Oh no. All right.
Jesus Christ, this is the worst spanking I've ever received in my life.
All right. All right, I'm gonna roll for those.
roll
That's
for damage.
there's 12. Then I had cast Hex. Oh wait. Oh, my Hex would have dropped the darkness, wouldn't have? Shit,
Yes,
bro.
it would have. We won't worry about it right now, but keep that
Okay.
in mind in the future.
I could also just say that there's no Hex on it if you prefer.
Yeah, we'll say there's no hex on it.
Okay. Then I will not Hex, and I will use Smite. I forgot that both those two things were concentration. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna use another. You know what? We'll say a first level Smite.
Are you doing
So
all this to me?
That's a 12 plus 7. Then
19.
there's a second hit, which is a
Plus-
15.
I'm already dead.
Wait, what the fuck is your health?
It's 57.
How,
Were
wait,
you
how
hit?
were you dead
Were you hit
already?
before?
Yeah, you weren't hit
Right.
before. Did you take a long rest before?
You weren't hit before this.
Wait,
so you
hold
should've
on. What's the damage on me right now?
Right now you would have. This
total.
is the first time you've been hit, so it would have just been, 19 plus 15 is 34. So whatever your max is minus 34.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
should. I was just like, there's no way you should be down from that. What the fuck? The doctor would have been down.
Actually, he, like, as soon as he realized he was not gonna win, he went, "Oh, I'm hit. Goodbye. I have to.
Goodbye. I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't want to do this anymore. My meat shield's dead."
And I'm just gonna look to Moon Wizard. I'm like,
You have a vendetta against me.
no, I really don't. You guys wanted this fight, and I did it because you guys wanted to.
Moon Wizard, it is your turn.
All right, fine. I'm gonna summon clown. I'm gonna summon the clown. It's clown time, baby.
Wait, you're summoning clown?
I'm summoning clown right now.
I think I keep cutting out, but I've just been yelling yes over and over in a very high-pitched voice. I need to turn off the crisper. It's cutting me out.
Okay, I need to...
I bet you weren't expecting me to summon the clown, though, were you?
Nope.
No, but I'm very Daisy just looks really excited about it.
Give me 1 second.
You gotta go look it up.
Yes,
That's
yes, I
fun.
do.
I have to poop so bad.
Go poop.
That's great, man.
I thought I was muted, so I was talking to Chris. Because I've been muted this like whole time because I'm not doing anything. I'm just refereeing, which like
Go poop. Go
speaking
poop.
of speaking of I'm refereeing and the doctor's out for the count and this and that and I'm gonna go poop.
Yeah. Takek, you're referencing this. Daisy and Prar, you just watch Moon Wizard. Doctor, you watch this from the sideline too. Moon Wizard just takes 2 fingers, like almost like they're grabbing an invisible point, and they pull open. And as they pull their fingers apart, it rips open a space in the fabric of the universe as this red line rips, opening somewhere before the red line cracks and grows larger and larger as you hear this thickening ripping sound. And once the portal opens, you all hear it. You hear the circus. This constant, jingly, exciting, sickening music tears into all of you and the crowd as a figure steps out of the portal and into the center of this ring. You all see a clown.
Holy shit.
This horrific, gaunt, mangled clown. As it steps out, assesses the scene, and it starts to laugh. And I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
What if you unleashed on us?
This includes you, Moon Wizard. This
Oh
includes,
shit, I didn't think it would look like that. I'm
this
so sorry.
includes the crowd. This includes the
I'm
doctor.
shitting on
This
that.
includes Takek. This is everyone. Make a
I'm
charisma
sorry.
saving throw.
Oh my god, okay.
I have rolled above a 10 once this session. Once. Someone free me from this hell, please.
Wait.
That was a 2.
Wait,
That was a
why is
2?
That was
Why
a
is
2
your
on the
charisma-
dice. I have a +4.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, your saving throw is only a +4 for
I
a
don't
bard?
have proficiency. I don't have proficiency.
Bro, mine's
My
14.
proficiency is I started as a rogue, so I've got
Right.
dexterity, intelligence.
Shit! Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not
fuck.
just a bard.
Okay.
I've
Well,
got depth.
I always assumed that bard was your starting class.
No, it was rogue.
Fuck.
I need. So that's a 15 for the doctor, and we'll get to Takek in a bit. Daisy and Moon Wizard, you both save.
I definitely saved.
Oh god.
Holy shit, was that a roll?
And the
I want to apologize in advance for whatever's about to happen.
crowd. So the entire crowd, Prar, and the doctor all burst into laughter.
Amazing.
I thought you were gonna say burst into flames, and I got so scared.
Yeah.
All of their
That's
bodies
fair.
drop.
Oh,
You are all stunned, and as the cacophony of laughter, as the portal to the circus closes, leaving this creature hungry and ravenous. That is where we'll end this session.
no! What?
What have you
And
done to?
we
Hey,
will-
hey, Lone, what have you done to us?
And we will
I
pick,
don't know. I thought it would be funny.
we will pick this up next. We'll pick this up next week.
I thought the darkness would be funny, but goddamn.
I thought it would be
What have
funny.
you done to us?
Thank you all for stopping by.
Oh my god. No, we have to continue. No.
The big bad of this campaign was gonna be Varukta. No, it's the fucking
It's
clown.
the clown that I just summoned.
Thank you all for
He
stopping
took rid of
by.
people.
I hope you all have a good week.
Don't
If
sound like
Tempter
that.
was here, you would be
Don't
in
sound
so
like
much
that.
trouble.
You would be in so much trouble with Tempter.
You like Tempter would be like,
Why
"You're
is your tone
evil.
like that?
You're evil."
And we will continue the laughs next week. Good day.
We're fucked.